Welcome back to my channel. It's Henrietta, Aina. On today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 6 reasons why your natural hair is not growing. Yes, you heard that right. 6 reasons why your natural hair is not growing. Some of these reasons you might have heard before, and some of these things I'm going to be saying, they are things that you've probably not even thought of. And yeah, I hope you enjoy watching this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment your questions. Share this video if you found it very helpful so that it can help somebody else. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. So yeah, let's get to it. Reason number 1 is that you're doing too little or you're doing too much. I'm going to explain this. And why I say you're doing too little or you're doing too much is you're either not doing enough to make your hair grow, or you're doing too much. Your hair is just overwhelmed. Let's say you don't have like a hair regimen, you don't have a hair routine that you use, or you're not using enough product. Some people reach out to me and say, oh, how can I make my hair long? The first thing I would ask you is, what are you doing to your hair? What's your current routine like? I know some people tell me, oh, okay, I only use shea butter on my hair, I only use black soap shampoo and coconut oil. I feel like that's not enough. That's not enough to grow your hair. You need the deep conditioners, you need moisturizers, you need some basic hair products to make your hair grow long, and then you need a consistent hair routine. So that's the part where you're doing too little. And for those that are doing too much, I know someone on Instagram that does a protein treatment every week. I mean, like every single week. Like every single week she washes her hair, she does a protein treatment, and that's just too much. Aside that, she would do a tea rinse, she would do ACV rinse every single wash day. And I'm just there like, what are you doing to your hair? Like, that's just doing too much. I know some people, that's how they are. They overwhelm their hair with a lot of product and a lot of stuff, and your hair is just overwhelmed. Like, it won't even cooperate, like it won't even grow long. So you could either be doing too little, or you're doing just too much. Like if you follow my hair routine, you find that I try to keep it as basic as possible. I try to keep it as simple as possible. And I always say that the simpler it is, the easier it is. And when I mean simple, I don't mean don't do anything to your hair, but I mean keep it basic. If you're going to do a tea rinse, let it be when your hair actually needs it. And doing protein treatment every week is bad for your hair, so that's just doing too much in my opinion. And it really doesn't work for her, because there's a time she started complaining that her hair stopped growing and all of that. And when I even reached out to her and I was like, oh, could it be that you're doing too much to your hair? She still didn't even agree to it, that she was doing too much. So some people just won't be told. So don't be like that. Don't do too much to your hair. At the same time, don't do nothing to your hair. Find basic products that you need to take care of your hair. Like I would say, shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, leave-in conditioner, and then your oils or your butters. Those are the basic things you need to take care of your hair. So do that and keep it simple. Reason number 2 is you've not taken time to understand your hair and know what works for it. And I say this because there are a lot of hair bloggers out there. There are a lot of people that do videos and have Instagram pages dedicated to hair care. And what happens is, most times you just go on there, and then whatever you see that person doing on their hair, you go ahead and do it on your hair, and then it doesn't work for you, and then you say, oh, this stuff doesn't work. But probably you've not taken the time to find out the type of hair you have, and also find out what works for your hair. Me, for instance, I know I have low porosity hair, and even when I'm following bloggers, I tend to find out what type of hair does this person have. And if they have low porosity hair, then I know that, okay, maybe what they're doing will work for my hair. I don't go to someone that has high porosity hair and try to copy everything that she does for her hair, because I know that it definitely won't work on my hair. So you have to understand the type of hair you have. Do you have low porosity hair? Do you have high porosity hair? Do you have normal or the medium porosity hair? Do you have tightly coiled hair, loosely coiled hair? your curl patterns. You know, knowing all those basic things about your hair would help you, you know what to do, what to use, what to stay away from, you know, when it comes to taking care of your hair. I know I have low porosity hair, for instance. Protein is not my best friend. So anything that has too much protein, I tend to, you know, cut back on. Or, you know, when I do my protein treatments, you know, it's not so often. And, you know, recently I started using rice water. I know I have low porosity hair, and rice water is very rich in protein. So some people would leave their rice water in their hair, but I know I have low porosity hair, and my hair does not love protein so much. So what I do is, instead of leaving it on my hair, I use it as a rinse, and, you know, I put it on my hair for a while and I rinse it out, just because I know that my hair is low porosity hair and my hair would not tolerate protein as much. So you need to understand your hair. You need to find out what type of hair you have, and that would help you know where to lean on when it comes to using products and, you know, hair tools and all of that. So it's really important. Know your hair, understand your hair, so that would help you know what to do and what not to do to your hair. Number 3 is lack of moisture. You know, when it comes to natural hair, moisture is your friend. Lack of moisture is what you don't want. Some people, this is why they've not been experiencing the growth that they want to see on their hair, because their hair is dry, it's brittle, it breaks with any form of contact. So when it comes to natural hair, you should understand that moisture is really important. Anything you do, you should find a way to incorporate moisture into your hair. So your deep conditioning game should be on point. You should moisturize your hair often. That way your hair is moisturized. Make sure your hair stays moisturized. Don't leave your hair, don't neglect your hair, don't leave your hair dry. Like, its moisture is really, 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 really important. Like, that's one of the most important things when it comes to your hair, natural hair. I don't know why I'm talking like this though. So it's really important for your hair to stay moisturized. It's really important. Try and incorporate moisture into your routine. Try and incorporate moisture into your hair as much as you can. When you're using a shampoo, make sure it's not a shampoo that strips your hair. Make sure it's like a moisturizing shampoo that cleans your hair, but at the same time doesn't strip your hair of moisture. And, you know, don't use so much heat on your hair. You know, that can make your hair dry as well. So anything you're doing to your hair, make sure in one way or the other doesn't strip your hair of moisture. It's either adding to the moisture, but make sure it doesn't strip your hair of moisture. It's really important. Number 4 is over manipulation. Most naturals have what they call the hands in hair syndrome. You know, you're always touching your hair, you're always trying to style your hair, you're always trying to switch up your styles, you're always trying to do this and do that to your hair, make your hair look cute. Every day you're always styling your hair, you know. Ooh. You should learn to keep your hands off your hair. Like, it's really important, because no matter how careful you are, anytime you touch your hair, you will definitely lose a few strands of hair. So it's really important for you to learn how not to manipulate your hair. You know, it's good to style your hair and look good and all of that, but also be conscious of, you know, your hair. Make sure you're not losing a lot of hair through over manipulation. So if you do a style, make sure your styles last a few days before you switch it up. That way, you know, you're not over manipulating your hair. Now, I have a twist out that I just did today, and I'm going to rock this twist out like this for at least the next 3 days. And then after 3 days, I think of something else to do, maybe pack it in a certain way or put it in a puff or something for another 2 days. You get, before I think of, you know, washing my hair and, you know, putting it in another style or something. Make sure you're not all over your hair, styling your hair, disturbing your hair. You know, just leave it alone. Let it look beautiful. Let it look good. Just leave it alone. So make sure you're not over manipulating your hair, because that can lead to breakage. That can lead to, you know, your hair snapping and your hair, you know, you losing your hair, and, you know, that way you're not able to see or retain your hair length. Number 5, genetics. You know, genetics play a very important hair when it comes. Genetics play a very important role when it comes to hair growth. You know, some people, they have in their genes, they're meant to have long hair. That's just how they are. That's just how it works. Your family line, they have long hair, it's just genetic. That's how it is. But for some people, it's not like that. Some people, your family line, they don't have a lot of hair. So it's not going to be magic. You will not have a lot of hair, except, God decides to favor you. So, growth rate too differs for some people based on your genetics. Some people grow about half an inch of hair in a month. Some people grow a full 1 inch of hair in a month. Some people grow a quarter inch of hair in a month. So, once your hair routine is on point and you're doing the right things to your hair and it's still growing at a slow pace, maybe that's just how your hair is. Maybe that's just how your hair genes are. So, don't stress yourself. As long as you're doing the right things to your hair, you have to make sure you're doing the right things to your hair. Because sometimes, people would blame it on genetics, but it's not actually genetics. It's probably just poor hair maintenance culture or poor products that could be causing it. So for you to be sure that that's how your hair is, you have to be doing the right things, using the right product. And then when you see that you're not growing your hair, like growing your hair, when your hair is not growing long, then you just know that, okay, it's growing at a slow pace. But this is just how my hair genes are. And you don't sweat it, you don't beat yourself over it. That's just how your hair is. As long as it's healthy hair is good hair. Point number 6, it could be health issues. Yes, it could be a deficiency of some vitamins. It could be like something health related that is preventing your hair from growing. And then once you're sure that you're eating well, you're sure that you're taking care of your hair well, you're using the right product, your routine is consistent and is stable, and you're still having issues with your hair, then I think you should seek professional help. You should probably go to a hospital, or you should see someone that specializes in diagnosing hair related issues. You should see someone like that. It could just be that there's something happening inside that's preventing your hair from growing long. So yeah, it's those are the basic things that could prevent your hair from growing. And if you're lacking in one of these areas, you can just check yourself and put yourself back on the right track. It's not too late to start your hair journey. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video. It could be helpful to other people, like I said. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, I am beefing you. I am really beefing you. Hit the subscribe button now and subscribe to this channel so that you can be informed. You can be part of my family. And you can get the good stuff. That's just rubbish. That's rubbish. But hey, if you're not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Like the gentle man or woman that you are, and subscribe to my channel. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on my next video. Have a good day. Bye.